Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Finds Kincaid. And he'll get it up to the 44. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Jets are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41. Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Trying to throw here out of the gun. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Bills' 32-yard line.
From the 32. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Elam makes the play. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Allen looking to throw. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And their creativity not rewarded. He's only able to get this back to the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. It's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw now, Allen. That's completed right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Now Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Working quickly here. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Neither side separating much so far. More for MetLife. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Another try following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Gets this. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose. And this is scooped up by the Jets. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And New York takes it back for a touchdown. The Jets pull out in front further, 13-zip. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Finds a man, right side. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds his man over the middle. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Well, you kind of know this is going to happen at least a couple of times this season. They catch the rookie there for roughing the passer.
Yeah, I think this coach would like to have a governor. Kind of like on golf carts, you know, so you don't act crazy and a fool. Some of these rookie defenders, I know coaches would love to put a governor on them for a little bit of discipline that just doesn't naturally come for a rookie.
Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. On second down, here's Barkley. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a one-score game in the first half. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Let's get out of here with the win, oh.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
From the 23. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Gonna run with Barkley. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Here's Allen. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just a sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills tie things up at 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Forced out to his right. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
Tick, tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Back now, pressure on its way. Chased out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep. It's complete. Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. From the gun, it's Hall. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll try and throw it here. Hall there to haul it in. And this one doesn't go far. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw now. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. First and 10. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So it's second down coming up.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
He'll throw it. He put everything he had into this one. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Barkley gets it on third down. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They motion a receiver left. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Setting up a throw. Brought in right side. Get some space around midfield. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bills take over as he records his 10th career INT. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
He puts some air under this one, deep right. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Hold on, like 90. 22 window, 22 window.
First throw for the backup now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He's going to throw this one. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And they pick him off again. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again, following the set. Able to get it to Barkley. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Putting a receiver in motion. Allen now on first down. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw for Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurry throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Allen on the play action. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. On first down, they'll run. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills tie this game at 21. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's get 2.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds his target home. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Working quickly here. Second and 4. He lofts it deep left. That one is incomplete. incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Bills will take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 28. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to the air, it's Allen after the pick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry up here. Allen going to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Barkley's got it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast. First down, a run with Barkley. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. A touchdown aside in that frame as they'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They send a tight end in motion. Play action now, Allen. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jets take over as he records his 10th career INT.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
So the call stands even after the challenge. And now they're down to just 1 timeout. The give on 2nd to Hall. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it.
You know, once a play breaks looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. Play action now with Allen. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First and 10, here's Allen. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Back to the air, Allen. Gets this to Kincaid. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Again, Allen to the air. He sends this one to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. To throw again, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Wow, he got crushed on that tackle, and now we can see he's in a good deal of pain out there. We'll need a timeout so he can get some assistance and get off this field. And it's a nickel look from the Jets, 3rd down. Now Allen off the play action. Able to get it to Barkley. And they bring him down around the 34. Working quickly here. Desperation time here on 4th. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Running left, this is Barkley. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He fields it from the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They start the drive with Hall. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. Offense to the line for second down. He's dropping back to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets close to picking up their 5th win. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now from the gun. Hauled in left side. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Bills will take over deep in their own territory. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. He finds Kincaid. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Receiver in motion, headed right. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Roughly causing 2nd time out of the half. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
Here he is to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Put the body on the line for his team. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Complete out to the right. He reaches the sideline, clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down, Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They've got a man in motion. From the 32. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now to throw. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Throwing now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. This will be a nice win for the Jets, who draw closer to it as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the win goes to the Jets. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.